Independent samples t-test is the most common test in research, especially in paper and thesis, and it's neat for all of students. I have previously some tutorial about t-test in SPSS and R programs. I add card of this tutorial to top of this page. You can click and watch these videos. But today's tutorial is different and has some features different from previous one. First, in this tutorial, you see R codes. The simple and shortest R codes you see until now. Second, R codes is general. Means that you don't need any edit or any personalized R codes to do your tests. Third, no spaces, no data. Everything you need to do independent tests are here. And 4, no information about statistical test, hypothesis, p-value. Any information you need to do independent tests from descriptions to interpretations explained here. Okay, I'm Dr. Shahmirzalou, PhD in biostatistics with more than 7 years experience in statistical analysis. And without any delay, come on modern class. Okay, dear friends, welcome to our modern class. First, you have to install a package named psych. To do this, click on Tools, Install Package, write here PSYCH, this package. Click on Install, and then write Library, and in parentheses psych, and press Control and Enter. Okay, Library. Load library. Okay, after this you have to run these 4 lines. First line, load datasets, then press Control and Enter. Our programs open a window. Go to the path you saved your dataset. For example, my dataset is in document, and this is my dataset. Click on Open. And second, if you want to review my datasets is in 2 columns, group 1 column and group 2 columns in CSV or Excel formats. CSV formats means that you have to save your datasets in CSV formats. After this, run second lines, press Control and Enter, and third line for equality of variance, and 4 line for doing independent t-tests. All of this is here. Okay, now I want to explain and interpret the output. Okay, in first steps we have to check about normal distributions. Then this is my data sets, group 1 and group 2, mean of every group right here, and this is standard deviations, and also sconce and kurtosis right. If your sconce and kurtosis is near to 0, you can say that your data sets is normal. And some researchers advise that if your sconce and kurtosis range between -1 to +1, your dataset has normal distributions, and this is true for my datasets. Sconce is equal to -0.33, and for group 2 is equal to 0.39. But another output is about equality of variance. Equality of variance is an assumption for independent t-tests. Means that independent t-tests assume that variance in every group is equals. To check about equality of variance, you have to see p-value. If your p-value in f-test is more than 5%, you can assume that your equality of variance is right. But the last lines is about t-tests. And in t-tests, you see that mean of every group reported here, and t-test statistics is this -12.61, and p-value is here. P-value is less than 5%, means that your null hypothesis is rejected. But what's the null hypothesis? In independent t-test, null hypothesis is equality of mean in every group. Means mean of group 1 equal to mean of group 2. And for these data sets, null hypothesis is rejected. But how to interpret? Means that you have to write in your paper or thesis reports that there is a statistically significant difference between mean of groups, and finish. Okay, dear friends, this tutorial is finished, but our modern tutorial is not finished. In the next tutorial, I want to provide R codes for paired t-test. But for this tutorial, there is some notes. Save your datasets in CSV formats, and second, save name of variables in group 1 and group 2. And finally, press subscribe button to follow our modern YouTube channels, especially write your idea in comments. And until the next video, goodbye.